a pair of shoes and said, "Look, you don't have money to eat. You have many pairs of shoes. You say now you can sell them." So because she had spent all of their money just buying shoes, and that's right. I mean, you when you don't know how to administer, you don't have financial principles. You get money, just spend it all. That's what happened to those people. They just get a lot of money and they spend it unwisely, right? So that yeah, Angel, I think investment is the best thing you can do with your money to secure it, right? Okay, Sarah, what will you do if you win the lottery, and uh, what are the good things and the bad things about it?
I think that I also can invest in my education, or obviously help my family. But I think that invest in my education, or I don't know, maybe some clothes or
Will
something.
you buy things?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, but also I think that it's better invest in
Invest.
maybe in something in my own business, or than spend it just for dumb reasons.
Just to spend it, right? I mean, maybe we need to have a balance, right? Of
Yeah.
course. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Hello, Gilberto. So, what would you do, Gilberto?
Um, Hello, first of all. And could you please tell me one more time what are we talking about?
Oh, yeah, you just joined, right? Okay, so we're talking about different situations with people who won the lottery or receive an inheritance, the good and bad side of that. What could the things you're able to do with that money, but also the problems that they may cause, all right, or the difficulties that it will cause. So, and I'm in my head. I'm sorry. Okay, and then if you win the lottery, what would you do? Okay, what would you
Well,
do?
first of all, what I think is that it depends of the person and the one that you are giving that money.
Uh-huh.
It depends of the person where the money comes from. I know it's from a heritage, but for example, is it from your parents and you're not going to have like someone who manage all your movements? It can be dangerous, because
Yes.
maybe you waste all that money.
Yes.
If you don't have enough responsibility to, as I said, to manage that point, it can be a problem.
Yeah, it can be a
And
problem.
well, in my case, if I receive in the future a heritage, and I would like to invest in a corporation, I would like to make my own enterprise or something like that. But
Yes,
I'm
of course.
thinking in the future, and I would like to travel a little bit and know a little bit more about the world, and first
Uh-huh.
of all of my country,
Yes.
and I don't know, maybe many things.
I know, right? We could do a lot of things with money. With all the money we we can buy all the things we want and also invest. I mean, we're wise enough, right? As you say, maybe ask for somebody to help you manage the money. Maybe you're not used to manage. You don't have experience of the knowledge of how to invest or how to keep your records and pay your expenses and your taxes and all of that. But you can always get a people who has the experience, right? Uh-huh. So that's wonderful. And I like that you said that you will also travel because sometimes we said, oh, people we can go like on one hand they can say, well, I'm not gonna work anymore and I'm gonna start. I don't want to do anything. I'm just gonna travel and watch television and spend all the money. And other people say, well, I'm going to invest and I'm going to take care of it. But at the same time, you need to enjoy it, right? You need to enjoy that money. Okay, so you kind of have to have a balance right there, right?
Totally,
Okay, so we
totally.
have Ruby. Hello, Ruby. I know you just joined in. I'm not sure if
Hi.
you talked. Okay, so what would you do if you win the lottery or receive an inheritance?
Mm, well, I have a personal experience with the money
Uh-huh.
because when I was studying in Spain, and I want to travel for Europe, uh, but I want to go another places, but the things are so expensive,
Ruby.
and I need more money. Yes, and for the reason I I didn't travel to another countries, and well, I think that money is so important uh, for unique experience like this, but it's important to be um, a person equilibrate,
A
uh,
balance. A balance.
equilibrated, because the money, the money, the money is not all in the world, but it is necessary for experience, for to buy things in your experience, the necessary things only. Is I think the money is important, but not so much.
Yeah, the happiness doesn't come from money. I mean, that what we were talking at the beginning of the class. That happiness really has to do with an attitude towards life, right? So for some people might think, well, I'll be happy if I had a lot of money, if I win the lottery. But then they found out that's not true, right? So it really has to do with the attitude that you have, right? So okay, so as I told you, my aunt she won Texas lottery 20 years ago, and on one side, it was a good experience. They gave money to all the family and everything, but it also my aunt said it was a they lose many friends because people think like, oh, you have all the money in the world, and I mean if you give money to everybody, I mean you would end up with nothing, right? So sometimes it is good to share, but sometimes you have to be a little bit selfish also because otherwise you won't have nothing for your family, for your kids, for your grandchildren, for your generations to come. So, well, it is a very polemic topic. Okay, so we were talking about winning the money. So we're in the lesson now. We're on page 44. Okay, and unit 4 already. We're not talking about sports. Okay, we're talking about money. So money, it's necessary, as you say, Ruby. For some people, money has a higher value. For other ones, it's just something. It's just a tool you use to acquire things, and that's it. So let's see we're gonna listen to other people's experiences with money. Okay, that's what we're gonna be doing here. So we're gonna read the headlines A to C. What do you think happened?
Earthquake which killed 3 million,
3000.
3,000 sorry,
That's
people
okay.
in Baragram. Mayor Gan took the opportunity to use his lottery money to help people directly. He spent 300 million on medicine and on repairs to homes, and he also gave money to build a new school.
Okay, continue. You can finish the reading.
Okay. But Gan isn't fully satisfied with what he's done and feels that simply giving people money is never enough.
It's never enough.
He used to think he could use his money to fix everything, but he no longer believes that. He has discovered that people are often greedy and they never seem satisfied with what they are given.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
In 2008, he resigned as a mayor and ran for the election to the Pakistan parliament, but this time he wasn't a winner. The winning candidate received over 22,000
Thousand.
votes. Isan Khan only received 5,000. It seems his luck had his luck had run out.
Of luck. Oh my goodness. Well, how surprising what he said. He thought he could fix a lot of problems and help a lot of people, but then he found out that most people are greedy, never satisfied with what they want. They always want more. And
Yeah.
I think that's true. We always want more. And I mean, there's people who are super grateful. It doesn't matter how much or what you gave them. They're always grateful, and that's it, right? They think, well, they didn't owe me anything, but still, thank you for giving me this. But there's people who you give them something, they want more, and they think they have the right to ask for more. So money is not enough to fix everybody's problems. So I think the best way, I mean, some people think that giving money to other people is the best thing. And yes, in some certain situations and when it is your family, it's okay. But you know what? The best thing is to invest because you're generating jobs, you're helping your community, you're paying taxes. I mean, business also are a super good way to help the community and other people. It sounds like it's not, but it is. Not just giving people money, it won't fix their problems. It won't fix our problems by just doing this, okay? So, yeah, so that's what I was referring. Who took a wiser decision? I mean, they both enjoy their money somehow. Okay, they did what they thought was okay, was right. Okay, so discuss the question. What's sensible? Okay, we're still in reading. What sensible um, decision do you think Sharon and Ishan made? What sensible decisions? Well, I think he did a sensible decision by going back to his hometown, right? Right. And but what about Shannon? Shannon, she did any sensible decisions? Well, she gave money to people, right? To the relatives. And what poor decisions did they make? Now I'm gonna let you the poor decisions. So they did good decisions or sensitive decisions, but they also did like poor decisions. Poor. So what do you think Ethan poor decision was? Anybody?
That maybe the money could help him to persuade the people.
Yeah, that was a poor decision because at the end, I mean, he ended up learning that people never satisfy, and he didn't want after that, right? So could be a poor decision. I don't know. What about Sharon? What poor decision she made? What do you think was her poor decision?
To spend all of the money unwisely.
Uh-huh. I spent all the money on wisely, right? Like wild shopping. I will go wild shopping. I don't know, just for one day, and but not every week. I mean, where are you gonna put all this stuff? Yeah. So be careful what you wish for. Okay. Believe in your dreams. So we have a grammar topic that I'm gonna teach you here. So we're gonna talk about in our grammar topic today. We're gonna talk about used to and would. Used to and would. Okay. So we're gonna use used to and would for past actions, habits, or things we did, but they're not true anymore. We don't do it anymore. We don't have that habit anymore. Okay. So before we